as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from Arrowhead. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. He'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Again, it's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Mahomes. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, 49 yards. And the Chiefs will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in. Didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal. And it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began. Thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
A few things better than a big-man interception. You can always tell when they're running in the football. There's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also what the heck do I do with this thing?
Maybe say no better sight, but not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick. They'll throw one to the big guy. But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. From the 20, here's a second down and 9. Here's Pacheco once again.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Mahomes going to throw. Steps away to his left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
2nd down and a yard.
Burrow will throw.
Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This one hauled in by Sample. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Flush to his right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And Boyd in motion right.
Now it's Burrow. Flushed out right.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first.
They'll drop to throw.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
A good position to be in here, second and inches.
Now Burrow. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Drew Sample, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now a throw here to his running back, finding room at midfield.
And down right around the 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score.
Here's a 2nd and 5. In motion right, that's Hardman.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
2nd down and 6 now.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as they tackle made at the 9. They'll run here with Pacheco.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco.
A 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
1st down. Here's Burrow. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
T. Higgins.
75 yards.
And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
Mahomes now on first down. It's Kelsey on the ground. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Mahomes now on first down.
That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now Patrick going to change the play.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Open man right side is Rice.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Now it's Mahomes again. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. He's got it at the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Goin. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter.
With a fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On second down, here's Mixon. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Chase, the motion man right.
That is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And finally wrestled down at the 11. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. Rolling to his right. That's complete to the tight end Sample. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up second down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
This goes out wide from Mixon.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Now they send a man in motion right. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end, Sample. Touchdown! Drew Sample, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Bengals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. And the Bengals first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Burrow going to get this out to Boyd on the perimeter.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
It's a loss of a yard.
Now they'll audible to something else.
At the Chiefs' 42-yard line.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. In motion right here, Boyd. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see a surprise in the face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion for him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line.
In motion left is Higgins.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They go play action with Burrow. He'll buy some time right. This one hauled in by Sample. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Chase, the motion man right. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Here we go with Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket. He wisely will throw that one away.
And we're in a one-score game in the second half. Now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Now Burrow changing the look.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Mixon is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's a run with Mixon. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as he'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Mahomes. Finding Kelsey. Room past the 35. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield.
And normally when you think about huge field flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver or that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off. Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but
Probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it is strictly for pride.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead.